It is here at last, Milan's red letter day, Derby Day, a grand tradition since 1908, involving two of the most storied clubs in the entire world. There's so little to separate the teams in terms of prestige, so expect this to be nothing less than a day of storm and tempest, heady ambition and sharp partisanship. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. The Milan derby, one of the most eagerly anticipated games in the world. Yet another edition of this never-ending rivalry, Jim.
Well, Peter, a derby with over a century of history and two huge institutions. It's a game, no matter what the dynamic or the significance, has always been a really highly charged affair that's utterly unmissable, and I expect this one to be no different.
Shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Aim forwards. Correa. Oh, and he's through the middle. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Reinders. Now Pulisic. Looking for the runner. Correa cuts out the pass. Barella. Barella puts his foot on the gas. Barella is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Reinders. Loftus-Cheek. And Reinders. Loftus-Cheek. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Inter Milan, upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now it's Taremi. He's picked his way through. Cleared away. Reinders. And Bartesaghi. Reinders. Loftus-Cheek. Now it's Rafael Leao. Reinders. Bartesaghi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, that's a key interception. Rafael Leao. Loftus-Cheek. Here's João Felix. Abraham! And he's there to clear it. Thuram. Thuram, given the lift of his goal. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Thuram. Well-timed, excellent interception. The message is clear, none shall pass. Thuram! Thuram! Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
An opportunity then to pull clear here. Çalhanoğlu ready to try one. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's had a shot! And he hits the net! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely. Pulisic!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. This is the time you need that pace.
And it's been given away. Bartasagi. Pulisic. Oh, perfectly measured that. Abraham! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Milan really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Bisek getting this one clear. Correa. He's looking for the runner here. Chips it through. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And the first half is done. To review the first half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. And we are already promptly back underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to...
Turan is on it, hits one! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Inter Milan have their second corner now. They've played it short. Barella. Decent hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Barella. Oh, super find. Taremi. And that's another good win of the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Pulisic. Loftus-Cheek. Taremi. And that is Correa! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Loftus-Cheek, almost an hour gone. Pinches it off him. Oh, nicely intercepted. Thuram, played out to the left flank, spread neatly. Big header! He will be livid with himself.
Inter certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Correa. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, great chance! Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's had it taken off him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Gabbia spots it and intercepts. Correa. That is lovely. Oh, that's a chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And it's Correa. That's very neat. Barella, brilliantly cut out. Loftus-Cheek.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
75 minutes played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Barella, it's a really well-measured ball. Real chance here. There's the hit! Goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Inter Milan are having a ball here. Joao Felix. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Çalhanoğlu.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Not the most accurate pass. Reinders. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Chance here to counter. Threads one in. Thuram. Reinders kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
De Vrij cuts it out. And he's gone backward here. Real chance!
That's just...
And that will be the final act. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. One 0.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Griezmann is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up.
Never looked in doubt, really.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Sunset is second man up.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Mbappe is second man up. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Rafinha is third in line. Off the post!
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Shevchenko will take the third penalty.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
So this one to restore parity.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Beckham is looking to do his bit. And in with absolute accuracy.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? It's in, he's kept them in it.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Mamardashvili obliged to stop this to keep them alive. Oh, he saved it!
Well, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over.
That's just emphatic. He knew exactly what he was doing. Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
And that is a scarcely believable miss. So all eyes on the goalkeeper. And that has lifted the roof. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match.
Drogba is over the first kick. And he does it with poise.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Kane is the next to run the gauntlet.
Yeah, good pen that. He just did what he was asked.
Beckham is looking to do his bit.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
So, the second man in line.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Shevchenko will take the third penalty. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
And stepping up, the skipper. That's how it's done, he made the keeper commit.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times, never looked like missing.
Malaysia looking to draw level.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Messi is the fourth man to step up. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Haaland with the last of the first 5 penalties. Coolly into the bottom corner.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Bayern Munich are looking to save match point. Yes, that's how you do it.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. Great penalty, keeper barely moved.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Dispatched! There will be more of this.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it. Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. No, he's missed! And that is it! So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jimenez. Ball is over the line. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Portugal have produced another gem in the shape of this fellow, João Felix. Many assume he's a winger, and while he's quite capable out wide, I see him as a number 10 or a supporting striker, if you like, because of the way he moves, especially his decision-making and vision in and around that D.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. That is lovely. João Felix. He's had a hit! You've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! João Felix. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Here's João Felix. Oh, good ball. He's had it taken off him. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, well played, well played. João Felix. Rafael Leao. Hernandez. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Thiaw cuts it out. Fofana. Threads one in. Chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Loftus-Cheek calmly anticipates. And they're on him in a flash. João Felix. João Felix.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Jimenez. Showing good feet. Good pressure, determined, intense. Now it's Rafael Leao, and he was alert to it. Decent chance! Reinders.
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Loftus-Cheek. Jovic. Rafael Leao. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. Hernandez. Rafael Leao. Reinders. Chooses to go crossfield. Reinders. Now it's Jovic. A temporary retreat here.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Rafael Leao. Brilliantly cut out. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are back underway.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now he's off and running. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is a brilliant interception. Reinders. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Referee's given a throw. Tomori. Oh, that's a key interception. Milan still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Reinders.
71.898
Joao
spettatori.
Felix. 60 minutes played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Fiddles it through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that has left him in a heap. Emerson. Musa. And it's Loftus-Cheek. And Reinders. Here's Joao Felix. Hernandez. Now it's Rafael Leao.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 55.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Il numero 80. Il numero 8.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Kyle Walker.
Milan
Cambio di
perhaps
giocatori.
contemplating their next change here. Musa. Now Joao Felix. Gabbia. Loftus-Cheek. There's the crossfield ball. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Into the last quarter of an hour. Rafael Leao. He's had a shot!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Rafael Leao. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big...
Great hit! And the lead stays intact, just.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on.
Fofana gets across to intercept that. Terracciano. It's Fofana. Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Hits one! Oh, taken with style! They have stolen level at the last! And how about that for a volley? Executed to perfection.
I'll tell you, Peter, more went into that than you think. He had to anticipate the cross, get in the right position, and then time the volley.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
And that was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Rafael Leao. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. This is it then, now or never. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, shooting chance! And for a moment, time stood still. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now, Casemiro has been a serial winner throughout his career, and it didn't take long for him to lift his first trophy in England.
Yeah, and he opened the scoring in the final with a header.
Yes, he did, and that turned out to be the winning goal. First time his side had won the competition since 2017, and his impact was immediate. So, what can they make of this? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bruno Fernandes. And the pass is intercepted. Good running, strong and purposeful. Bruno Fernandes. Bellingham. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. So, power or guile? What's it? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Bayern Munich present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So the most significant moment of the game. And he's buried it! 1-0! Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. In with the challenge. De Bruyne. Mane. Romario. He's picked it, he's had a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Romario clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Now here's the delivery. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now they can spring out of defence.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Chelsea claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. In with a header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Great hit! It's a loose ball. Bellingham. That's an excellent interception. He's fizzed it forward. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Neymar. Jorginho is always looking to break lines.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Now this could be a chance.
Bayern Munich are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's managed to get free. Turns and goes back. Now, who's going to be first to this? Brilliantly cut out. Now, what about a counter-attack? Jorginho. De Ligt cuts it out. De Bruyne. Out to the right. Mane here's onto this. They're urging him to shoot. And he can clear it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Mbappe. Mane. Neymar gets flagged offside. Jorginho. And it's Messi. And he was quick to react. Adams. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Haaland. Ah, that's a fine interception. Mane. Romario. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's got away. Shot a goal! Oh, it's fallen loose again. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Caught offside that time.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's De Bruyne. And here's Romario.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Messi. And Messi! He's got a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Messi. Messi!
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Haaland. Some resolute defending there.
This is actually quite a courageous move.
Heads it! In he goes again. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Chelsea find a position of real strength. And there's the end of the first half. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break. There's the start of the second half.
Bayern Munich now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the...
Oh, shooting chance! Messi! Neymar. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Mane. Fiddles it through. And the finish! And how did he not make it 4?
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Chelsea have their third corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Ball is over the line. Costa Curta. And it's Mane. And it's Neymar. Jorginho. Ball played for Romario. And he's had it nicked away. Costa Curta did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mbappe. De Bruyne. Can he finish? It's in! They're back within reach! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So is this the start of a comeback? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Romario. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Attendance for this match was 62,005.
Jorginho. De Bruyne. Chelsea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Aimed into... And a header! In once more. And that should be the keeper's. Jorginho. And here's Messi. De Bruyne. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Mane. Oh, he's bust chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Corner number 2 then. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Mbappe, well, nicely intercepted. Jorginho. And it's Neymar. He's looking to set free a runner. Beckenbauer. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
Bayern Munich can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Neymar. Mbappe. De Bruyne. Neymar. And here's Romario. Rummenigge could try cutting inside. He's got tall. And that's a real chance missed.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
15, Neymar. Number 9, De Bruyne. Number 23, Romario. Number 20,
James.
Jorginho. Coming on the field, number 14, Pedri. Number 13, Conte. Number
Conte.
17, Maradona.
good-looking ball. Robertson gets over and intercepts.
Substitution.
Drogba, great ball, and the shot! He scores! And the lead is extended still further.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Chelsea, there's the hit! No mistake! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And that is expertly dealt with. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Lampard.
Added minutes has been indicated.
That has not gone well. Maradona. And that is masterful defending. Lampard. Robertson. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Rummenigge! Really well taken goal. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save. So that's it. It is all over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That is a great pick out.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Welcomes it in. And he's in on goal! And it's from Mario. And there's green grass ahead of him. Zé Roberto gets rid without sophistication. Jumi. Now it's Kane. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Could be danger here. Now it's Romario. And Romario! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
We expected better, and so did he. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
He gets big!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And it's Neymar, looking for the run. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Jorginho, out towards the flank. Now it's Mane. And the pass is intercepted. Jorginho is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Kane.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's well spotted.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Palmer. Good driving run. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Romario, and he's onside. Punched away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Neymar. And he's picked out the run. Neymar cuts out the pass. Jorginho. Now it's Mane. Mane! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Bayern Munich are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone. Oh, how that cross missed everyone.
Neymar! That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Palmer. Mbappe. Marquinhos.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That has been cut short. Mbappe. Jorginho makes the interception. And here's Messi. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Neymar. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. The midway point of the game.
Bayern Munich really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're off again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's had it taken off him. Jorginho. Neymar. Now it's Mane. Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Van Dijk. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Look at the space here. Shot could be on. Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Messi. That is a great pick out. And the shot! Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. That's an excellent interception. Oh, they can break here. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he thumps it clear. Now it's Kane. And here's Kane. Messi. And the shot! Messi finds himself offside.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's De Bruyne. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Mbappe engages and forces him off the ball. Mignon has that under control. De Bruyne. Oh, well played, well played. And he's there to belt it away. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And it's Beckham. Beckham looking to penetrate opposition lines. Tries a shot! Goal! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Ajax have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, super find. He's picked his way through. Oh, important interception.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Beckham. Now it's Mbappe. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Koundé spots it and intercepts.
Ajax can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Marquinhos. Oh, he's in!
Julie.
And it's played forward. Great ball if he can get there. And he cuts out the supply.
There will be 1
And
minute
that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mane at it in a wide position.
Oh, shooting chance!
And he's heaved it away. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This, of course, the Saitama Stadium, looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch. So much like classic European stadia. And already we're underway here. Saliba makes the interception. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Now it's Mbappe. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. A lot of space ahead of him. Hits one! They scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Bayern Munich finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Neymar. Caicedo. Neymar. And the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
The Rawa Reds are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Rawa Reds with the corner, they're first. Mohamed Salah plays it short. Oh, shooting chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Mohamed Salah with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good alertness. Koundé. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Koundé. Rawa Reds upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And it's Neymar. Rawa Reds ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Mohamed Salah. Pedri. And he welcomes it in. In with a header! It's in! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Mane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kimmich pinches it off him. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's played him through. Now it's Mane. And a header! Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Neymar. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Kimmich charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Added time.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Salah, and they can counter here. Well seen, saw that coming. And there is the half-time whistle. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution.
Here we go again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Owen. Caicedo. And he's being shifted off it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Looking for the runner. Mane. Rower Reds can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Caicedo. Bayern Munich come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make...
It's Salah! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
This physical challenge. And it's Conte. And here's Mane. Picked out, great hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kimmich clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Conte. Great defending, strong and determined. He's a shot. Decent hit! Caicedo.
Attendance for this match was 60,000.
Now it's Mohamed Salah.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lovely feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Not the most accurate pass. Bayern Munich perhaps contemplating their next change here. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, what? There's the hit! Well, that is commitment to the cause. So, third corner of the game. Cleared away. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Tries a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 22, Mohamed Salah. Number 7, Owen. Number 14, Caicedo. Number
Szoboszlai.
15,
The pass is intercepted.
Kimmich. Coming on the field, number 17.
That is Conte.
Mbappe.
Kante
Number 10,
takes control of it and he's on the move.
Number 9,
Adams
Batistuta.
did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Number 23, Szoboszlai.
Oh, he's burst through!
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Tchouaméni. Mane providing an outlet on that flank. He gets big! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Early ball. On shapes to shoot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Bayern Munich have their second corner now. Oh, important interception. Raul Reds have the chance to go the other way. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, it's Kante. There's the shot! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A case now of complete control.
Substitution in progress.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Tchouaméni. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Batistuta. Batistuta! He scores! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. It was the crispest of hits.